Hello students, here is another video from chapter 1, The Living World. In this video, we will discuss some case-based or passage-based questions. Question number 1 देखिए. Here in this paragraph, information is given about the need of giving biological names to plants and animals. After reading this passage, you have to answer the given questions. Question A देखिए. In the binomial system of taxonomy during 18th century by Carolus Linnaeus, the second word of an organism's biological name represents. In the binomial system of taxonomy, the second word of an organism's biological name represents species. So, correct answer is 1, mark 1. Question B. Select the correctly written botanical or zoological name. As there are two words in biological names, first is genus and second is species. Genus starts with capital letter and species start with small letter. And when the biological name is handwritten, then both these names are underlined separately. These are the rules to be followed to write biological names. So, correctly written biological names among 4 is option 3, Pisum sativum. Mark it as a correct answer. Question C. Select the correct option for biological name. First, they are binomial, means have two words in their names. One is generic, another is species. This is correct. Second, they are descriptive. They indicate some characteristics of the organism. This is also correct. Third, they are universal, being used all over the world. This is also correct about biological names. So, all the 3 statements are correct. Correct option is 4. All of these mark 4 as a correct answer. Question D. ICZN stands for? It stands for International Code of Zoological Nomenclature, which is option 2 in the given question. So, mark 2 as a correct answer. Question E. Plants were given Latin names because it is a plants were given Latin names because it is a dead language. What is this dead language? Dead language is a language that is no longer spoken by anyone as their main language, or you can say it is an ancient language that will not change in form or spelling. So, mark 3 as a correct answer. Come to second question. In this paragraph, important aspect of living organisms is mentioned, that is about defining and non-defining properties of living organisms is given in this passage. Now, answer the given questions after reading it. Question A. Which of the following sets does not contain defining characteristic of living organism? Out of the given characteristics, option 1, growth and reproduction are not defining characteristics of living organisms. So, mark 1 as a correct answer. Question B. The statement nothing lives forever yet life continues illustrates the role of. This statement illustrates the role of reproduction, which is the formation of new individuals of the similar kind. So, correct answer is 4, mark 4. Question C. Which of the following organism does not reproduce? Mule, which is a hybrid of male donkey and female horse. Worker bee, which is a sterile female, and an infertile human female. All the 3 are unable to reproduce. So, correct answer is 4. All of these mark 4. Question D. In plants, growth occurs dash, whereas in animals, it occurs dash. Option 2 is correct. In plants, growth occurs continuously, whereas in animals, it occurs only up to certain age. Mark 2 as a correct answer. Question E. Read the following statements and select the correct ones. First statement देखिए, increase in mass and increase in number of individuals are twin characteristics of growth. This is correct. In both cases we can see the growth. Second, metabolic reactions can be demonstrated outside the body in isolated cell-free system. This is also correct. Metabolic reactions can be demonstrated in vitro. Third, response to stimuli is defining property of living organism. This is also correct. All living organisms respond to stimuli. So, all the three statements are correct. Mark D as a correct answer. Question number 3. This paragraph is about the emergence of new properties due to interactions at lower level of organization in living organisms. Now answer the questions. Question A. Which of the statements are correct? Statement 2. Properties of the tissues are not present in constituent cells. And statement 3. Properties of tissues are due to interactions among constituent cells. These two statements are correct statements. जो प्रॉपर्टीज़ टिश्यूज़ में होती हैं वो उनके सेल्स में नहीं होती, बट टिश्यूज़ में प्रॉपर्टीज़ सेल्स के बीच के इंटरेक्शंस के कारण एमर्ज होती हैं. सो करेक्ट ऑप्शन इज बी. सेकेंड एंड थर्ड मार्क बी. क्वेश्चन बी. इंटरेक्शंस among the molecular components comprising the option 3 organelles. The properties of cellular organelles are due to interactions among their molecular components. So, mark 3 as a correct answer. Question C. Which of the following property or properties is or are characteristic of living organisms? Living organisms are self-replicating, evolving, self-regulating and interactive system that respond to external stimuli. So, all these properties are characteristic of living system. Mark 4 all of above as correct answer. Question D. The most basic thing present in a living organism is, out of 4 given options, the most basic thing which is present in a living organism is molecule. Mark 2nd as a correct answer. Question E. The correct hierarchical order with respect to the level of organization in animal is, see the correct order. It is given in option 2, cell, tissue, organ and organ system. So, mark 2nd as a correct answer. So, that's all for today. Thank you very much for staying with me. Subscribe the channel to get the information about my new video. Thank you so much.